Okay, it's Colin Google McDougall with you again, and we're going to go over keyword research. And this works for both new sites and existing websites. So, regardless of whether you're new or already have a web presence and want to make sure you're latent semantically compliant with Google's rules as far as LSI, that's latent semantic indexing, which is technology that forces you to use quality articles on your website. Back in the day when I first started, you could write some real garbage articles and get away with ranking in Google, but Google's deployed this LSI technology in order to combat that. So I just want to go over how to go and find your keywords. There does seem to be some confusion that people are having with how to find it. Perhaps you're getting overwhelmed because there's so many keywords available to you. I just had a chat with one of the students, and what she told me is, wow, I'm just so overwhelmed. Where do I start? Well, it's best to just start with one base keyword and drill into that and understand the principle. And this is why I say, yes, you're going to need a word tracker account ongoing. I buy mine for the entire year because it's one of those necessary tools in my SEO toolbox, in my success toolkit. So in order to best succeed, you're really going to have to bite the bullet and at least get a month subscription to Word Tracker if you haven't already maximized your 1 week free trial. But it is well worth every penny you spend on that, because this does set the foundation for your website. So I just want to show you the Google external keyword tool again, and I'm just going to pull this window down so you can see the URL. It's https://adwords.google.com/select/keyword external tool. Or you can just go Google external keyword tool, and it'll come up in the first result. So anyway, now that you're here, what you want to do is select website content, and if you have an existing site, type it in right here. And if you don't have one, think about the keywords that your competitors would rank on. So you want to go generate kind of a base set of keywords on your industry, and go find a website that's already ranking for what you want to be at, some keywords that you think you'd like to rank for, and run this analysis on their website. And this is the best way to sort of set a foundation, a latent semantic foundation for your site that will set the groundwork for getting those top rankings that I just go out and dominate pretty much any given keyword I want. So anyway, I've already run this on my own site, crediteria.com. So again, enter the URL here, and then select this, include other pages on the site linked from the home page. So what that does is Google will go in and crawl deeper into the website to pull more data out. So you do want to select that, enter the URL here, select website content, and this will bring up a list of phrases. And what I want to draw your attention to is this right here, showing keywords grouped by these terms. So when Google went out and analyzed my site, it came back and told me that, you know what, you really should have more about reward credit card, business credit card, and so on. So this really should be something I'm paying attention to on Crediteria, and adding this into my site structure, more articles on this. But again, folks, one phrase at a time. So what you want to do is sort of keep all these phrases in mind that come up. However, focus on the first one. So we're going to take a look at reward credit card. So as you scroll down, you'll see that Google groups all these into those sets of keywords. So here are some keywords related to reward credit card. And you scroll down, and the next phrase that came up was business credit card. Well, here's the phrases related to that, and so on. So just go through this exercise, one base set of keywords at a time. And by base set, this is your base set of keywords right here. Reward credit card, business credit card, Visa credit card reward, and so on. So you can see that, yeah, these two are pretty much similar, so I would lump those together in one set of keywords. Anyway, I hope this helps ease some of the confusion and frustration about where to start. This is the easiest, fastest way to start. And again, what I like to do is sort these by approximate search volume, and it comes up with rewards credit cards. So that's been searched quite heavily, reward credit cards. So now that I've done that, what we want to do is, what I've done here is just highlighted that by left clicking on my mouse, and dragging it across, then pressing the Control-C button to copy that. And now I'm going to go over to my WordTracker account and pop that in there and go off to collect my green money lines related to rewards credit cards. So I'm going to pause the video while WordTracker, oh, there it is. Just as I say, I'm going to pause the video. So here we have rewards credit cards. Now I'm going to select that and head over to this window. And you see this bar right here, it says click here to add all keywords to your basket. So I'll say yes, I want to add all those keywords to my basket. And then I'll dig into that and add all those keywords into my basket. And what I'll do is just keep going back and forth doing that between these phrases right here, cash rewards, credit cards. So I'll actually, sometimes what I like to do is just go up a level. You know, this is not an exact science, and again, you don't have to worry about getting it wrong, because you can come back and analyze from the point of view of Google and see what they think of your website. You know, if I put cash rewards as a category on my website versus cash rewards credit card in particular, that's okay, because guess what? A whole new set of keywords and a whole new set of opportunities opens up to my disposal. And when I want to see the semantics behind what Google thinks I should have there, I go ahead and publish it and run this again, and I see that, oh, now Google says I should have this. So again, this is why I have WordTracker as an annual subscription for my business, because I do go back and use this on an ongoing basis almost daily. So it definitely is worth you going out and getting this tool. But anyway, again, I'll grab cash rewards. And, you know, if I was going to go buy the book, I would actually select this whole thing. But I'm kind of curious to see what comes up under cash rewards. So we will go in and just fire up cash rewards and just focus on that base set of keywords and so on. And then just keep scrolling through each keyword, add all these to the basket, and then dig in to that higher level or longer longer tail keyword and add all those to the basket, and so on and so forth. And you can see this becomes a little bit of a monotonous type of process. So this is, again, something good to do when you might be a little tired. It's incredibly simple to do, yet can be quite time consuming, but it is worth every ounce of effort you put into it. So anyhow, I'm going to pause the video and I will be back with a little more information for you. Okay, well, I had the video paused. I was poking through some keywords, and I kind of just had a change of course here, where I've realized that I built this website, Crediteria.com, about 4 or 5 years ago, really at the edge of when latent semantic indexing was taking hold of the net. And I realized that I remembered in the day when I held the #1 spot on the keyword phrase credit cards. And it occurred to me that I really did like that income. So when you're sitting #1 on a phrase like that, the earnings are just incredible. So what I've decided to do is actually go reclaim my rightful spot at the top of Google on that 2-word phrase in a highly competitive industry. Yes, I've been focusing more on longer phrases, which is great and everything. But boy, you know what, guys, this is more of an ego thing for myself than anything else. So out of the gate, I'm not saying go after these 2-word phrases, although you should keep that in the back of your mind. Remember that if you go get those green money lines and follow that process in creating those keywords, again, go watch that video. But when you see yourself ranking at the top of Google on your targeted phrase, there's such a confidence that comes over yourself that you say, hey, I can do this. And it's going to be really important. You're going to notice a common trend that I'm always telling you to go and implant positive thoughts into your mind and get that burned into your mind that I hope you woke up today and said, I am a successful internet marketer. I am a successful internet marketer. So keep telling yourself that. I've said that in other videos, and it is really important. So anyway, having changed my direction on Crediteria, rather than going in and finding out what Google thinks it should be about right now, I'm going to go after what I want, and that's top 10 on the keyword phrase credit cards. So I've gone off to Google and looked at the competition and just picked the guy on the #1 spot, credit card guide, and back to this tab right here. So I'm going to go get keyword ideas, and again, I'm going to pause this video while I wait for those to come up. Alright, so my phrases have come up. So when I redesign Crediteria, and my buddy from Santa Barbara does this for me. Yeah, Wayne, I'll be getting you to work on this. I know Wayne's involved in the coaching club, so here's what you'll be doing some work on. Anyway, what we're going to take a look at is Crediteria needs to be more about business credit cards, reward credit cards, which we did see in a previous video or previous search when I went and analyzed Crediteria.com itself. So I'm seeing some things in common here, but you know, it's just more minor tweaking that you know, here's my desired end result. So I'm going to actually restructure my site to be more related to these terms right here. Of course, I'll still have all the other stuff I've got on there, but there'll be a heavier emphasis on these phrases right here. So again, basically the same approach. I've just come at it from a new angle rather than saying, here's how I want, or here's what Google believes my site is about. That's one way to do it. And again, like I was saying to you earlier, you can see there's no really wrong way to do this, and you can't get this wrong. So don't fret over this too much. Just pick a direction, decide what phrase you ultimately want to target, and then go after the green money lines, because there's going to be some green money lines in here. So when I go run my keyword research, I'll head back to WordTracker and do some searches. Probably I'll start with the top level business and just see what's there. You know, have it show me something interesting, have the research show me something interesting. And all I will do is focus on business and business credit card and phrases related to that. So here, business credit card, according to Google, 165,000 searches last month. I know a lot of you are thinking, well, they're not issuing credit. Well, I have a credit card site, and I can say that's not true. I see credit being issued on a daily basis. So yeah, so I'll be in there focusing on business and credit card, or business credit card, and it really digging in and finding those green money lines. And at the end of it, there may be a new site structure, a new course of action, but the key is right now, focus on one single phrase, one base set of keywords. And in this case, business credit card. Put that stake in the ground. Do your research on just that one phrase, whatever it is in your industry. Find the green money lines based on that phrase right there. Get those articles. We'll be going over content creation to show you exactly how to do this and get these articles out there, how to promote the site to drive everything up to the top. Yeah, and then once you get that confidence under your belt, the next step we'll be going to is reward credit card, or whatever phrase comes up second in your industry. And I really, this is again why I say get WordTracker. I encourage you to get it for the entire year, because you're going to be using it on a regular basis. However, if that's not in your budget right now, do get the 1 month subscription, because right now you'll be spending a lot of time going through and getting this one phrase. Then you'll be coming back and digging through and getting this other phrase. And if you try to do this all at once, I got a feeling it's going to be a little overwhelming for you. So remember, we're setting the foundation of how to do keyword research the right way, so that you understand it, so that you can come back and replicate this process over and over and over again, and just keep stocking your bank account with more green stuff, and that's the money kind. Anyways, Google McDougall signing off for now, and I hope this helps you get a better grasp on performing your keyword research. So I'm going to publish this now, and that should be available for you very soon, and I look forward to talking with you on the next call. Over and out, and yours in success.